Ali, it is a haul video where I show what comics I have gotten recently, and this is an adequate one. I got some stuff here, so let's show it. First up, we have got two graphic novels starring Batman and Gargoyle. The second of which has been a fucking nightmare to find. I only found out it existed 2 years ago, and this is the first time I have managed to see one listed for sale in the UK. They are both written by the Doctor from Jurassic Park, who had a run on Gargoyle series and also wrote some pretty bad Batman stories. So I felt I needed them to go with my Gargoyle collection that I rarely review comics from. A while back, you might have seen when I got Cable's number 4 in one of me hauls, because I never bothered with the first 4 issues of his series, because they are apparently set in Cable's future, but it looks like I am filling in that gap anyway. This one sometimes goes for some mad dollar because it is the first appearance of TJ Miller's character from Dead Pills, who will probably not be back for any sequels because he is an abuser of women and he gets drunk and calls in fake bomb threats. He has something that I need to explain. This is True Believers, Wolfman Blood Hungry, and this is a reprint of a serial that ran in Marvel Comics Presents. And I have no interest in buying Marvel Comics Presents issues ever. But this is one of the few Marvel Comics Presents stories I am half interested in reading. It has the first appearance of Cypher, a Wolfman enemy that I always found oddly appealing, and it is written by David Peter. However, I hate the artist involved. Although, with a quick flip through, on the surface, the art doesn't look too bad. In all the Wolfman collections, they usually skip the useless Marvel Comics Presents stories, so I've never read this before. Here is another winner of an artist. This is my pick for the worst artist ever, Tom Grindberger's. This is Extra Factors Annual 2, and as much as I want to ridicule Tom Grindberger's art, I think at this point he was less abstract and ugly. I imagine it's still fraught with plenty of problems. To quote the Chuckle Brothers, oh dear. But this annual is also really important because it was where they fixed the Flash and undid all the character destroying stuff that Steve Englehart did in West Coast Avengers and Fantastic Force. They say that he was just being mind controlled and brainwashed and driven crazy by someone else. And now we have Extra Factors 43 and 46. They spell judgment the correct but odd way there, and then spell it the incorrect but acceptable way there. And I think that's them all now. Maybe I still need 49. I'll have to check. Assuming that I do have that one, it means that I have got every issue of Extra Factors from issue 5 through to the end of Age of Armageddon, sans the 5 issues by Christopher Clairvoyant. But there was a mini-series called Extra Factors Forever, written by Lewis Simons, that fills that gap better. I also effing love the redesigns by Dan Pantaloons. But the best thing about this all, though, was they included some free trading cards. And this isn't a bit. I did not plan this. They did not know who they were sending it to. I didn't request these. These are just typical free knickknacks that some sellers include as a little thank you bonus. There is 5 of them, and the first one is Emma Frosty's. So we are off to the most perfect start ever. I fucking love Emma Frosty's. She is my favourite thing ever. The second is also Emma Frosty's. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Third is Emma Frosty's as well. Fourth one is surprisingly Emma Frosty's. And then the fifth one is Saberclaw, being a combo breaker. When it comes to stuff that has come as free gifts with a purchase, I think this is the best thing I have ever gotten. I think it easily beats out this bizarrely sturdy bit of cardboard. It's like a really thick slate. It's like, this could be like from an office ceiling or something. Were I to guess, I'm going to say that this is part of a backboard from a wardrobe or some drawers or some sort of furnishing like that. This was previously the best thing that someone had included with comics. You couldn't kill someone with it, but you could maybe bruise them or fuck up their eye really badly. That was my real life haul video, and I am likely to review some of these in the next week or two. I am actually intending to read at least one of them. And the thing was, there are 7 comics here, so I get to say, I rate my comic book collection 7 comics up again, and also 5 trading cards up.